I wanted to come on here today to tell you guys about an end time dream that I had this morning that shook me to the core. The dream started off with me being on a bus. It was daytime when we boarded the bus, and all of a sudden it turned like pitch dark outside. So concerned, I go to the window and I look out and I see a circle of suns that are eclipsed. And you know how on the eclipse you have darkness on the outside and then you have the ring and then darkness on the inside. That is what I'm seeing 7 times in a circle. 7 is God's number for completion. It took him 7 days in Genesis to create the heavens and the earth and the things that is on it. And with the 7 trumpets and the 7 seals, and just 7 is a big number biblically. So that stood out to me. And guys, next thing you know, immediately the sky broke open. And let me mention that on not that far away from the circle of eclipses was a full moon. And the full moon is the only light in like the rings from the eclipses that was, reflecting on earth. And so I am able to see clouds just break apart, like the whole sky just breaks apart, and it created almost like a portal, like you could literally see the difference from the sky to what was beyond the sky. It was amazing. It was crazy. And a lot of the people that was on the bus began to freak out, and I immediately was like, Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming, that's Jesus. And next thing you know, it's like the scene changed from me being on the bus to me being bird's eye view of a plane that I am literally seeing launch into the ocean. It goes from that scene to me being on a cruise ship. Everybody on this cruise ship is like freaking out, panicking, almost like to give you a visual of it, like the Titanic, how the people was reacting. I heard a man saying it was 4 other ships that got undertaken. It was 4 other ships that got overtaken. I don't know, like the ships was taken over by the water, pretty much is what I got from that. And then it switched from the ship to me being in like a parking lot. And then this parking lot, I'm seeing things fall out of the sky. I'm seeing like debris, I'm assuming from like satellite, maybe like airplane parts. I am also seeing air balloons and different aircraft that's just like crashing down from the sky. The scene switched again to me being like in like a city, kind of like San Francisco, and there's just huge tsunami waters that's just like overtaking the city, y'all. It was insane. It was insane. And I ended back on the bus. Like the dream kept switching scenes to different places to me ending back on this bus. And this time on the bus, my brother was there. He is like sleeping through this whole thing. All of a sudden I'm looking and there's these images, like huge and alive images of where I can feel the images of Christ. You had an image of Mary and Joseph hovering over him in the manger, okay, when he was a baby. And then I remember seeing one of him as like an adult man in a robe. And then I ended up seeing one of him being crucified on the cross. And it just made me feel like his presence was there. After all of that, it became daylight again. And I'm telling my brother, I'm like, he's waking up, and I'm like, bro, did you see this? And he's like so confused. He's like, no, like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, oh my God, like, Jesus is coming. Guys, I woke up from there, but I do want to tell y'all, like, I am so convicted. I believe God had really shown me that dream to let y'all know to wake up. Like, I feel like it's a lot of slumbering, spiritually sleep people that needs to actually wake up to the real reality of what we are in the world right now and what's really happening. We are in the end times just because of all of the signs that are biblically there in the Bible, and you look around and it's happening now. And people need to repent, surrender to God, and be serious about dying to their flesh every day and asking God to come into their life and walk with them and show them the way. Take what you need to take from that dream. Take what you need to take from this message and take it seriously. You guys have a beautiful day, and I love y'all, for real.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. If you have a dream that you would like to submit to be turned into a video to be shared with others, you can email it to INSPIREOLOGY222@gmail.com.